This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, let's simply give you the final totals, runs, hits, and errors for the Red Sox from Friday night. You decide. Maybe you didn't pay attention to the game. You decide if they won or lost. They scored 1 run. They managed only 2 hits, and they committed 3 errors. Yes, the Yankees take the series opener. 4-1 the final. Yankees take the opener. Red Sox now game and a half behind the Yankees for the top wild card in the AL East. What's that mean right now? It means that the playoffs started tomorrow. Then all 3 in the wild card round would be in the Bronx between the Red Sox and the Yankees. With that, we welcome you into our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer and storyteller. I've called games from the Tokyo Dome in Tokyo, Japan, Dodger Stadium, Target Field, Minute Maid Park in Houston, Kauffman Stadium, Jacobs Field, Globe Life in Arlington, and yes, LaLasha Park in Lowell, Massachusetts. Man, I miss the New York Penn League. We are providing reaction to every Red Sox game on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Yes, indeed. Our Locked On Red Sox postcast also available on the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which is free and available wherever you download your podcast. Locked On Red Sox postcast presented by FanDuel. Right now, new customers can bet just $5. And with that, if your bet wins, you'll get free $300 in bonus bets. That's $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins across the app. Download the app today at FanDuel.com. Audience participation, yes, we want to hear from you, our Royal Rooters. Our first-timers, our everydayers. If you're with us on the Locked On Red Sox postcast YouTube channel, Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel, hit that comment button. Let us know what you're thinking. This is just, there's no mincing words. This was disappointing. Pure frustration right now. If you're a Red Sox fan with this offense, because this offense is brutal.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Are held without a base hit by Luis Gil. Yes, Gil, Rookie of the Year award on his resume. He's pitched well, did not start the season in the rotation, coming back from injury. But you are no hit by Luis Gil over 6 innings. He didn't allow a base hit. You were 0 for 6 with runners in scoring position. Gil exits with the lead and throws 93 total pitches. And really, the inning here, Apple TV. So I listened to the game on the radio. I was a little bit frustrated with the broadcast on WEI. Fleming, Middlebrooks, Will Middlebrooks, Joe C. I was happy to have him in the booth. They interviewed Pedro Martinez for an inning and a half. I had no idea what was going on the field. I got that out of the way. All right. But Will Fleming, clairvoyant perhaps, top of the first inning, setting it up. Pedro Martinez had just thrown out the ceremonial first pitch to Jason Varitek. The crowd is into it early on. And Will Fleming said, and he was 100% right, man, if Giolito, who has struggled in the first inning this season, can get through this first inning without allowing a run, that's an early victory for the Red Sox. Well, that didn't happen. Judge, 1-out home run, 47th of the season, 362nd of his career, so he now passes Joe DiMaggio on the Yankees' all-time home run list. He is now 4th all-time, yes, behind Ruth, Mantle, and Garrett. Anyway, moving on from Aaron Judge, who has also hit now 4 home runs this season against Red Sox pitching. It's 1-0. Then in the third, Giolito gives up an unearned run. That third inning, 2 outs, Judge a walk. Yes, the broadcast booth's talking about it. 2 outs, bases empty. Don't let Judge hurt you in this situation. Well, they walked him, and it came back to bite him anyway. Rice, it looks like out number 3. Instead, catcher's interference. Where have we seen that before? 9th error of the season for Carlos Narvaez behind the plate. Are you kidding me? That is way too many. And with that, a lot of them have been on catcher's interference. So Rice reaches, inning continues. What does Cody Bellinger do? 2-out RBI knock, 2-0. Giolito gives up 2 runs in his outing, leaves in the 5th inning with 2 outs, gives up 2 runs, 1 earned. Would you have liked to have seen him go 6? Of course you would have. Bottom of the 5th inning, Red Sox still without a base hit. Key moment of the game. Gil is on the ropes, hasn't allowed a base hit, but he walks a leadoff hitter, Narvaez. He walks Hamilton. Hamilton actually reached. Narvaez, during the at-bat, had taken second on a wild pitch. Gil is just teetering A balk, second and third, nobody out. Eaton pops up, shortstop, first out. Rafaela, strikeout. Rafaela, you lose a game where Cedar Rafaela draws 2 base on balls. Ouch. Rafaela strikes out, 2 outs in the 5th inning. Then Jarren Duran hit it hard, line drive to left field, caught, inning over, 2 left on base. Could have sort of said right then and there it was, it was one of those. Bregman walks in the 6th inning, fielder's choice, strikeout, Yoshida 4-3. Didn't really get into it the other day, final game against the Athletics in West Sacramento, California, but Peyton Tolley, all the hype, it's sort of diminished. Nathaniel Lowe got off to a great start with his Red Sox career. Home run, tied it up. I think they lost that game anyway. But Nathaniel Lowe 0 for 4, 3 strikeouts. Nathaniel Lowe now 0 for his last 16. The lineup, Will Middlebrook said it at one point in time. It's not a scary lineup right now. It's just not. Not in any shape or form. And you're down 0-1 in the series. You lose a full game. And Will Fleming said it. Will Fleming said it felt much worse than a 4-1 game. When it was 1-0 on the Aaron Judge home run, it felt like it was 4-0. And that's the way it's felt when the Red Sox have fallen behind of late. They fall behind, it feels like you're down 3, 4, 5 runs. You were down 1-0. Then you were down 2-0. Then they tack on and take a 4-0 lead, and you get a run back in that 7th inning. But the offense right now, and Will Middlebrook said it too, it was bad baseball tonight. 1 run, 2 base hits, 3 errors. That was ugly. 2 by Hamilton at second base. And I'll give another Will Fleming line here in just a moment as well. Hey, remember 2 for 14 through the first 4 innings the other day with runners in scoring position? Ended up going 2 for 16, losing in the bottom of the 9th inning. 0 for 8 runners in scoring position against Yankees. Pitching Friday night, you lose 7 runners on base. You leave 7 runners on base. I'm glad I didn't watch it, but I endured the broadcast on the radio side, and it was ugly. They painted the word picture. It was ugly. 1 run, 2 base hits, 3 errors, 7 runners left on base. That's what broadcasters give you at the end of the game. And Will Fleming, when Hamilton made his, second error of the game, he said, Hamilton is a guy, and you kind of chuckle at it because Hamilton, yes, he should be a good second baseman. And he's been primarily at second base. They haven't moved him on the other side of the bag much this season because Trevor Story's played pretty much every day, right? But Hamilton hasn't been great defensively in many ways. He's got tremendous speed. Most games they say he's the fastest guy in the field. He's not a great base runner. Got caught stealing the other day. Had a bad jump off first. Trying to go first to third. Sometimes he doesn't get great reads. Remember a play, fly ball at home, second base, never left second base, stayed there. Didn't get a good read or whatever, but couldn't move to third on a fly ball to the outfield. That he should have been able to move up on. The little things, they count so much, especially now in this point in the season. All season long, I've been talking about how poor they've been with runners in scoring position. It's going to be a short trip. And I still am adamant. I'm on the wall to say this team is a wild card team. Forget the division right now. Maybe you get the top spot. There's still a lot of baseball to be played here. 2+ weeks left in the regular season. You've got Bayo and Crochet the next 2 games. Lefty Fried. Hey, he's a beast, right? You don't get Rodon in this series, but you get Fried. You can get to him. You're going to have Ref Snyder back in the lineup. Hopefully, you're going to have Romy Gonzalez back in the lineup as well on Saturday. 4:05 first pitch, I believe it is. And it's the same. Masa Yoshida, 2026, should be with another organization. Maybe it's back in Japan. 0 for 4. And just weak contact. He's hitting .229 on the season. Yes, I believe in batting average. I actually think that's pretty high. I'm surprised at .229 for Masa Yoshida. I'd think it'd be closer to 200. But he's got a .281 on base. That's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. I mean, just look at the lineup. You've got Yoshida, then you've got Narvaez behind Lowe. Everyone's scuffling. That's just 2 hits. Bregman out a single late. Brutal. Again, I'm not worried about the Rangers right now. The Mariners are going for a division title. We'll see how it plays out with the wild card in the seedings, and it's probably Yankees 1 right now. Realistically, Red Sox number 2. It should be that way with 2+ weeks left in the season. But now you're looking for the 10th time this year to win a series after dropping the opener. You've done it 9 times already this season. Bayo, Crochet, Fried, Warren the next 2 games for both sides. We'll hear from you, give you a couple of numbers of the night. I don't have many, but I'll tell you this right now. The Red Sox at one point were dominating at Fenway Park. That's not the case anymore. Locked On Red Sox postcast. Glad you're with us on a Friday night. As we like to say on occasion, misery loves company. And our Locked On Red Sox postcast is presented by Nutrafol. Yeah, I've been thinking about Nutrafol. I've been thinking about a lot of different hair things. I wear a hat. I've got hair on my head. My the person I go and cuts my hair. My wife's going to see Sarah tomorrow. I see her every couple of weeks. She goes, "You're not losing your hair." I'm starting to wonder. Hey, you've seen millions of ads just like me for hair growth products and thought, sure, like that actually works. Well, so many products out there, hard to know which ones actually are going to do something. That's why you should give Nutrafol a closer look. Nutrafol is the number 1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement brand, trusted by over 1.5 million people. It's not just hype. This is a supplement clinically tested that targets the root cause of thinning and shedding with a proactive approach. You may start noticing less shedding, healthier looking hair after using Nutrafol. Whether you are at work, out with friends, or even just getting ready in the morning, Nutrafol gives you more confidence in your daily routine. You're going to love that Nutrafol is simple to add to your day. 4 pills with a meal, no prescription needed, easy. And you can feel good about knowing Nutrafol is NSF certified and backed by peer-reviewed studies. See, thicker, stronger hair with less shedding in 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering Locked On MLB listeners $10 off their first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter promo code LOCKEDONMLB. That's Nutrafol.com. Use promo code LOCKEDONMLB. Locked On Red Sox postcast also presented by FanDuel. NFL season is here. Week 2 of the NFL season already underway. FanDuel is making sure you are ready for kickoff with a can't-miss offer. Right now, new customers, this offer is for new customers, can bet just $5, and if your first $5 bet wins, you receive $300 in bonus bets to use across the app. You're going to love using FanDuel because it fits however you like to bet. Player props, building a game, same game parlay, or even jumping in live as the action unfolds. It makes every game more exciting, whether you're watching your team or just keeping an eye on your fantasy lineup. It's quick, it's easy, the best way to add a little bit more energy to your Sunday. So, are you ready to play? Download the FanDuel app right now by visiting FanDuel.com to get started. That's FanDuel.com to place your first $5 bet. And if that wins, $300 in bonus bets across the FanDuel app. What happened to the Red Sox at Fenway? And what happened in the 5th inning? The crowd was loud. Luis Gil was rattled, certainly. And then all of a sudden it felt like it went quiet. It just didn't seem, okay, we were almost tired. I'm not calling out Red Sox fans who were at the game at Fenway on Friday night, but it just seemed like all of a sudden it got quiet again as he was on the ropes. But Red Sox fans probably understand, hey, we've got 2nd and 3rd. They did nothing with it. Disappointing ending to that 5th inning. It got off to a great start. You had 2nd and 3rd. Eaton goes down. Rafaela goes down. Duran doing nothing. Retired, 2 runners stranded. But the Red Sox at home right now, just 3 wins in their last 10 home games at Fenway Park. Don't have to be a genius to know that that's not good. Giolito, 2 runs, 1 earned. Did he go the full 6? No, he did not. And the pitch count was up there early. And Gil was cruising early on. But Giolito, as you watch his pitch count, threw 15 pitches in that 1st inning, threw 28 pitches in the 3rd inning, and had 70 through 4. So you knew he was not going all that deep in the game. And Wilson came on, got the final out of Jazz Chisholm. You know, Will Fleming mentioned it. If Jazz Chisholm is on your team, you love him. If he's not on your team, you probably don't like him that much. If Jazz Chisholm was on the Red Sox, I watch Yankee games. I watched the Yankees in the finale against the Tigers on Thursday. I'm in the New Haven, Connecticut area, so I have every night. I've got Yankees, Red Sox, Mets every night. I can watch any of the three. With the Red Sox off on Thursday, didn't devote any time to the Mets game against the Phillies. Instead, watched the Yankees. If Jazz Chisholm was on the Red Sox and I had to watch him night in, night out, I'd pull my hair out. I'd probably turn the TV off and walk away because this guy does some things. He's at second base. Wells, a left-handed batter up there. He tries to steal third. You don't make the first out at third base. You don't make the last out at third base. He'll do great things, and he'll do things that just absolutely drive you crazy, including early in the season, a pop-up on the infield. It's not an infield fly rule situation, and he barely made it off the bag. Then he came off the bag, and they doubled him up. What are you going to do? Again, he plays for the Yankees. 3-7, last 10. That's the number of the night for me right now. 2 hits, 1 run. That's it in the opener. Who's our leadoff hitter? Let's get to some comments here. Got a couple of minutes. We got a 99 over 22. I don't wish injury on any players. I hope Roman gets healthy soon because if the Red Sox are serious, they need him. You know what? 99 over 22. You're our leadoff hitter here on the Locked On Red Sox postcast, and you make sense. He's not going to be back in the regular season. I thought we might have a little bit of an update on him Friday night. 99 over 22. You're always welcome here. You do a nice job. Thank you. Appreciate you checking in. Jules, Steve. Jules, you're just building my ego, Jules. Suave man of the people. I like that. I appreciate that. Jules, I saw bits on MLB Strike Zone. Brownie 3. Not sure what people really expect with 3 huge bats out of the lineup. Basically a AAA team out there. That ain't going to compete with big dogs. No Roman, Meyer, Willier, Romy. That's tough. It is. But if you're in the big leagues, you know what your job is to do? It's to produce. These are your opportunities. These are your opportunities. 1 out of 3 is success. How about the guys in the bottom of the lineup don't live in the air? Because you can't make your living up there. David Hamilton, I mean, he's had a full year, AAA, big leagues. You know what? Go to winter ball. Jeffrey, whiners woefully wading in the river of lament. Hey, could be worse. Could happen again tomorrow. Where are the whiners? We're not whining. Jeffrey, I'm not sure where the whiners are, but that's okay. You can throw it in there. Adam Baum, weak team can't even last a season without falling apart with injuries. Adam Baum, that's throughout baseball. I don't know if we're going back and forth here with the comments. I'm going down. Yeah, you guys are kind of going on in your own conversation here. Brownie, I'm going to give you a shot. Bro, you have every bat healthy. Yeah, you guys are going back and forth. Stop stupid acting. All right, I see what we're doing here. I got to find somebody. Andrew the GOAT, we're going to give you a shot. 99 over 22. You guys had a lucky game today. Just a lucky win. Andrew the GOAT is telling 99 over 22, don't come in here. 99 over 22 is admitted. Okay, I'm scrolling through. You guys are just having your own conversation right now. Let's go here. Francisco, Bayo do not represent a win. Fried is pitching better, and this lineup is a shame. Think low scoring tomorrow. Bayo's got to keep the ball in the ballpark. Plain and simple. Locked On MLB, I'll be on with Lindsey Crosby. Locked On MLB, probably early in the Saturday morning hour, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Where can baseball fans go hear about every single game today? Some sort of show where they cover every game every night. Locked On MLB, you know where that's at. It's MLB Game Night, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Every game, every night. We are doing that very soon. Preferably one with 2 handsome hosts. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. That's you, buddy. Hey. Game 2 of the series, Bayo Fried. Should be a great one. You want low scoring. The Red Sox give you low scoring right now. Again, 1 run, 2 base hits. Eaton the home run, got him on the board, spoiled the no-hit bid. And once the starting pitcher, hey, I believe in combined, you no-hit a team, combined effort, it's a no-hitter. But I do lose a little bit of interest after the starter is done. And Heel went the first 6. You got to the bullpen. Bednar didn't throw a lot of pitches, retiring the side 1, 2, 3 in the bottom half of the 9th inning as the Red Sox went down like soft bleep in rain. Bednar went through the 3 hitters that he faced in the bottom half of the 9th inning. like a hot knife through butter, through just 13 pitches, and he'd certainly be available tomorrow or on Sunday. Bayo, you get Wong behind the plate. Carlos Narvaez did not have a great night behind the plate defensively. The catcher's interference, that was big. That made it 2-0. And Giolito giving up 2 runs on, they've lost his last 2 starts now. That's not good. You need Giolito, Bayo, and Crochet. You have Bayo and Crochet the next 2 games. We're going to be on with you within minutes of the final out. Game 2 of the 3-game series. Late afternoon start, just after 4 p.m. Eastern. And we'll be on with our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast, hopefully talking about the Red Sox being a half game back for that first wild card, and evening the series up at a game apiece. As always, we do tip our cap to you, our Royal Rooters. We do appreciate all your help in helping make this the number 1 place to hang out immediately after every Red Sox game. Locked On Podcast Network, your team, your Red Sox, even though they're giving us fits right now, every day.